Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Mr. Octa. Now I'd like to, you know, yeah, I'd like to create a short video about final project of poetry appreciation. Yeah, I'm LD Muhammad Raldi, and this one is my SID number, and yeah, it is 3320050, and the last one is my classroom. So yeah, as I said before, I'd like to make a short video about this project, final project of poetry appreciation. For number one, yeah, analyze this poem. So here we got poem that need to be analyzed, and the instruction here, I need to analyze the poem on the side of intrinsic and extrinsic extrinsic element. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the first slide here. Yeah. Okay, here is the poem. The bus so snarled, and as you know, we are not going to read this one because I've read it anyway, and so let's just keep it. And this one, yeah, the element. Here I got the elements, yeah, intrinsic element of the poetry. Yeah, so the meaning of intrinsic element is poetry is an element contained in a poem, yeah, which is used by analysts is in study and understanding the meaning of the poem. Yeah, so based on this poet, yeah, this poetry out which is created by Robert Frost. Here we got that this poem is a poem by American, yeah, poet Robert Frost, yeah, published in Frost in 1916, yeah, collection Mountain Interval, and based on a true incident. Yeah, this is a true incident that happened to Frost's friend's son. Yeah, so if we take a look at the meaning of intrinsic element, yeah, it is completely suitable because it is through what they call, this is a real accident that is created based on the what they call the accident that is actually happened in the 1916, yeah, around that years. Yeah, so this is the answer for the first number, and let's take a look at the second number. Yeah, so here we got number two, instructions. Yeah, we need to elaborate the message from this poem. Okay, we need to elaborate the meaning of this poem. Okay, here I have made some explanations, yeah, about every single sentence from the poet. Yeah, so let's start from the first sentence. Yeah, the bus so snarled and rattled in the yard, and made the rope stove length stick of wood, sweet scented stuff when the breeze drew across it. Yeah, here we can sum up, yeah, from those sentences. A buzz so made hoarse and loud sound in the yard. Dust flew about as the saw cut pieces of wood for the stove, and the dust smelled sweet, yeah, as it floated on the wind. Okay, that's for the first summary we got, and let's move on to the second one. And from there, those the lifted eyes could count 5 mountain ranges, all one behind the other, under the sunset far into Fairmont. Yeah, and here we got looking around. This scenery was beautiful. 5 mountain ranges were visible beneath the Fairmont sunset. And next, the saw snarled as it ran light, or had to bear a lot. Yeah, and nothing happened. They was all but done. The, they saw made that same noise again over and over, whether it was cutting wood or not. It is an eventful, yeah, day that was pretty much over. Okay, next here, call it a day. Yes, topic. We need. It is assigned to stop something. I wish they might have said to please the boy by giving him the half hour that the boy counts so much when saved from work. Yeah. So here the summary, the narrator expresses a wish that those involved would have called it a day at this moment. Yeah. So he hoped that the accident can be avoided. Yeah. This would have let the young boy working with so have an extra half hour of free time, which as a boy he would have appreciated. Okay, next then, his sister stood beside him in her apron to tell them super. Yeah, the boy's sister stood next to him to announce that it was time for dinner. Okay, it's like a story, but actually this is a true story. Yeah, this is a real experience that have happened in his life. Yeah. Okay, at the word the sow, as if to prove Zeus knew what super meant, leaped out at the boy's hand, or seemed to lap. He must have given the hand. Okay, that's the poetry, and let's move to the summary. As though it was reacting to her announcement, the sow seemed to jump out at the boy, but in reality, it must have been that boy slipped. Yeah, the boy slipped. And next, however, it was neither refused the meeting but the hand. Yeah, whichever way it happened, the sow and hand may contact. Oh my god, that is so scary moment. Yeah, the boy first outcry was rueful laugh as he swung toward them, holding up the hand, half in appeal but half as to if to keep. Yeah, the life from spilling. Okay, so here, and so the boy laughed nervously before turning towards his family, holding his hand aloft in a way that was half looking for help and half trying to keep the blood from gushing out. Okay, he tried so hard in this, what do you know, in this story. Then the boy saw all since he was old enough to know big boy doing a man's work, though a child at heart, he saw all spoiled. Yeah. Then it dawned. Yeah, it dawned on the boy who was still a child but old enough to do a man's work. Okay, so this man is just a little boy. Okay, yeah, this boy is just a little boy. That the situation was very serious. Okay, yeah, this moment is completely serious. Then the poem continued with, "Don't let him cut my hand off, the doctor, when he comes. Don't let him, sister." The boy begged his sister repeatedly not to let the son to arrive doctor to cut his hand off. So he called the doctor to treat the boy, the young boy. Okay, next. So, but the hand was gone already. But the hand was already lost. Okay, so the hand is gone. Yeah, the hand has gone. The doctor put him in the dark of ether. When the doctor arrived, he anesthetized anesthetized the boy with ether. Yeah, he lay and puffed his lips out with his breath, and then the watcher at his pulse took fright. The boy breathed with difficulty, and the doctor noticed that his pulse was dropping. No one believed. They listed at his heart. No one could believe what was happening as they listened to his heart. Yeah, little less nothing, and that ended it. Yeah, no more to build on there. Yeah, the boy's heart beat fainter and fainter before finally coming to a stop. Yeah, he ended his life with no more growing up to be done. Okay, and they, since they were not the one that turned to their affair, yeah, because they weren't the ones who were dead. Everyone else went back to their everyday lives. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, that's it for number two, and yeah, that's it. What I have elaborated from this poem. Okay, so here let's move on to number three. I need to create poem that contains with the aspect of the followings. Yes, simile, metaphor, personification, hyperbole, metonym. Yeah. And number four, the students must create the original. Don't copy, paste, or translate from Indonesian poem. Okay, then let's continue to number three. Okay, this simile. Yeah. Okay, here it is the poem. Okay, let me read it for you. Her mind even flying high during class, like a balloon. Okay, this is this simile and this one as well. Her mind even flying high during class, like a balloon that flies high. When daydreaming, imagining lunchtime, his stomach growled loud like a bear. His classmate laughed like hyenas, which made him feel like a fool. From now on, he would listen to his mom and eat breakfast before going to school. Okay, that's it for Simul. And next, and this one, the snack one, is metaphor. Your summer memories won't fade, yeah, nor does it lose its fair share, nor will death boast that you wander under its shade. Yeah, when in a pair pursual line to time to grow, so long as man can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Okay, that's it. And this one is personification. All the little corn flakes were so excited. They were getting to come out and play. They landed in the milky pool and began frolicking away. A spoon dipped in to give someone a ride and returned many times for more. The cornflakes' happiness didn't last long because suddenly they were no more. Okay, that's for personification, and the next one is hyperbole. 100 years would go to price, thin eyes, and on the forehead gaze. 200 to adore its breast, but 30,000 to the rest. Okay, that's it for hyperbole, and the last one is metonymy. Okay, to please a companion around the fire at the club, being certain that they and I but lived when where motley in is worn. All changed utterly, and terrible beauty is born. Yeah, a terrible beauty is born. Okay, that's all. Thank you, Mr. Octa. That's my presentation. I hope that's still can be considered as enough. Okay, I really understand that there are a lot of weakness that can be found in this video, but that is what I have done to fulfill the assignment of the project for final test. Alright then, thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you very much for teaching me for this term. Okay, hopefully we can see each other face to face, of course, in the next term. Or yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Octa.